I wonder, you talked about your vision being incongruent with that of the business or the organization itself. And one of the things I often come across is the conflict of, if I'm going to be a people leader, and I am a people leader, I love leading people and I worry more about the people than I do about my numbers and my metrics. And you've got to have an eye on both. But quite often I find that senior leadership are often more bothered about the numbers and the metrics and the profit and the efficiency than they are about the people. And they assume that if we make these things work over here, the people will just be happy. So where somebody's kind of sat in the middle of that and they're wanting to make more of a case for the people and lead for the people, how do you influence the leadership to kind of see the benefits of that, where they're more, their focus is rightly, like to a certain extent, on the business numbers? How do you influence them?
It's movement from systems to efficiency and metrics, and they all matter. The metrics and compliance and checklists, I mean, especially in healthcare, right? All of those things really matter. And we do need structure and accountability to make things work. But what I saw again and again is that the processes don't work without the people. So when staff are exhausted or disengaged or even feeling unsupported, even the best systems will fail. And of course they blame the people, but it's the system and the way the system works. So I began making the case by showing how people issues were system issues. For example, if communication breaks down, if morale is low, or if turnover is high, then those aren't just HR problems, they're leadership problems. And they have a real operational impact and consequence, including delays and errors, patient dissatisfaction. And so when we invest in people, when we listen and train them and support them and engage them, everything improves: performance, compliance, outcomes. And that's the lesson in putting people first. And so I think that you asked a specific question: what do leaders do to influence other leaders in focusing on the people? And I think what we do is we stand up and we speak up and we advocate. We become the voice of the people by interjecting that from wherever we are leading. Metrics and numbers are important, but how do we get those? We get those through the people.